built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss.
Pacers were going to make the playoffs. It didn't end so well for you, brother.
If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool.
You fell asleep at the trade deadline when we had a trade to get Kyle Lowry out of here.
They told me I couldn't do it. They told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie. I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me, keep on running toes. They gonna take
this is what we got to tell.
Every fan doing this.
I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I pay for the cost. I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Apply myself. I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I'm paying the cost. I'm ready to win. Yeah. Refuse.
Woo! Oh. Go through the intro. I forgot something. Go through the intro. I'll be right back. Literally.
Okay.
Right back. Go ahead, y'all. Right back.
Welcome to Refuse to Lose Sports. My name is Joe Jordan, y'all. We got a great episode for y'all today, man. Listen, man, it's the NBA Finals. Game 1 just happened yesterday. Celtics win in blowout fashion. I mean, it was crazy from start to finish, but we got to talk about that game. You know, we're not going to just, we're going to talk about specific situations about that game. And, Tomo, we got to make our game 2 predictions because it's a TK sweeps bet, you know. Our bro, David Dollar's not here, obviously, but, you know, I got my bro, Missy Get Done Son, Tomo, hosted there in the red corner. How you doing, man?
Oh. You know, man, it's just game 1. You know, it takes us a few games to kind of get back in this groove of things. You know, me being here in Boston not game 1, it's been a while. And I can really say that they just got to me, you know. Nah, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. It literally just hit me before the show started. Exactly. You should go back and just mop the floor with Lucky. You know what I mean? Like, wherever you stumped at, just mop the floor so I can get these cookies, man, because I'm down now. I'm just about to start swinging for the fences. Whatever game y'all pick, I'm picking. I don't even care. I got to do something.
I know, man. Especially David. I got the same outcome. Like literally, I know, yeah. Right? So you got to do something. But yeah, man, I'm excited. But you know, it's Friday. You already know it's Friday. Game 2 is Sunday, so we got a good 2 days to get ready for game 2. But in the meantime, it's the weekend. So we got to turn up for the one time, Tomo.
Turn me up.
Do your thing, Jody.
I didn't even hear it. Okay, cool.
For real?
Yeah, did you hear it?
Yeah.
I saw you do that. You know, I saw you move, so I'm like, okay, what's going on? All right, it's cool. Let's go. All right, y'all.
What you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm excited for this episode. You know, your boy got a dub yesterday. You know, waiting for game 2 Sunday. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be another dub, but I kind of got my games already picked out, Tomo. You know, so I'm not gonna switch up. I feel like I'm gonna get a perfect attendance this one. You know, but I don't know. I'm not no Cleo or nothing. Well, she don't know either. But you know what I'm saying.
Stop the cap.
Yeah, she's a cap for sure. All right. Well, anyways, we got a great episode for y'all today. But look, before we get into these topics, make sure y'all like this video. Facebook is still tripping, man. 2 platforms, YouTube and X. So make sure y'all like the video on both platforms. Subscribe and follow on all of our platforms. We are located on YouTube, X, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. So make sure you subscribe and follow on all of our platforms and share this video with somebody that's a sports fan, especially a Celtics or a Mavericks fan or NBA fan, so they can come on and watch live with you, because you can be involved in the show by being part of the comments. And we can see all the comments that we'll be putting out throughout the show. Shout out to Daniel for being the first comment. I do this every time. He always says, hey, first. Hey, everyone. Happy Friday. All right. It is Friday right now, like we talked about. But if you go down to the right side of the comment section, you see a $. it's Friday. You know I was on Friday, right? Hopefully this is the other Friday of yours, right? And you click on dollar sign. There it is, and you pick the money amount, dollar amount. You pick it, you type in your message, you hit send, it turns to a different color, and it becomes a super chat. All right. And once you put a super chat in, no matter what's going on, right? Me and Tomo could be talking about Kyrie need to, do some sage stuff, get rid of the negativity in Boston. Like Dave, I don't know, they might call in and change his pick. I don't know what they might do. All right, he might change his pick and say, I'm going with the Celtics. I don't know what's going to happen, but no matter what's going on, we're going to pause the scene and hit you with we're going to put your comment on the screen and read it out loud because we appreciate all the donations and the gifts.
Donations. Gifts. More gifts.
And last but not least, enjoy the rest of the show. Tomo, floor is yours.
Is it? I mean, I don't know. I should have came in 7 minutes late and then go off, like Porzingis did, because that's what happened yesterday. The whole world did not expect Porzingis to come in and do what he did, but it happened. That's the mid-3 unicorn that I'm used to seeing in DC. You know what I mean? Like, he won't show up when you least expect it, but he looked like he was one of the best players out there. That's why when the Celtics got him, a lot of people said thanks. But let's talk about it. It's here. The finals are here. We've been waiting for this moment. But what a perfect night for the Celtics to make history. I mean, it all started with the Kobe picture. And if you watch the last episode, you can clearly see that Joe was not going for that. He's like, all right, bro, that's enough. Y'all want to keep reaching? And technically, Tatum did what he did when he has a Kobe moment. But the Celtics didn't. The same night that the Celtics celebrate NBA legend Bill Walton, they finished the night off by routing the Mavericks 107-89, at one point leading by 29 points, with Porzingis and Jaylen Brown leading the way. So, Joe, what do you think the biggest reason is, besides Kyrie stepping on Lucky, why the Celtics won?
Yeah, I thought the Celtics, obviously offensively they were hot. Porzingis, he had how much he had? He had 20, but he had 18 in the first half, basically 18 in the first half. They shot well from the 3-point line. He was 2 from 4 from 3. Jrue Holiday was 2 from 5 from 3. Derek White was 3 from 8. Al Horford was 2 from 5. Tatum was 3 for 7. Everybody shot well from 3. 40%, high 30s, right? But okay, let's get it. Shout out to my man Lamar. Shout out to Lamar, man, for 2 months. Go ahead, Tom. Go ahead.
I would say shout out to Lamar. Yeah, man, time's flying, man. Shout out to everybody that's been a member for almost a year. Shout out to Lamar, man, member for 10 months. No need for the Mavs to panic yet, but if they don't make game 2 competitive, they might be in trouble. I think we agree there.
Yes, sir. We're gonna get the game 2 also. I agree, man. They gotta bounce back. But I thought the main reason why they won that game, it was the defense, man. The defense was great, in stretches. And obviously the Mavericks climbed back, but they early in that game, they basically shut them down. At one point, the score, I believe, was 58-29. I think it was 58-29. They basically doubled their score. And what they did in the second quarter outscored the Mavericks like the whole game at one point. It was crazy. All right. So they dominated Porzingis. I mean, he had 3 blocks. He had great contests on a lot of shots. He blocked Kyrie's jumper. He blocked on Josh Green dunk. Like he was all over the place, like contesting shots. Porzingis also with the mismatch. I know we talked about it with OKC Thunder. Chat, they need to use Chat more, put them in mismatch situations. They have nobody on the Mavericks that can really guard Chat. They were not doing that. But the Celtics will do that. They're going to use Porzingis and put them in mismatch situations. And they did that all first half for real. Jaylen Brown defensively was really good. I thought Jaylen Brown was really good. He took the Luka assignment. I know we all was wondering who's going to guard Luka first. I thought it was going to start off with Derek White, but Jaylen Brown took that challenge, man. And he did very well. He was guarding Luka full court. He plugged him twice. That led to two dunks, basically. So and the man was really good defense. So I thought defensively they set the tone early, and the rebounding in the first half. The rebound in the first half, like I felt like they were snagging every rebound in the first half. You look at it in the first half, they out rebounded the Mavericks 24-16. 24-16 in the first half. The Mavericks had 3 offensive rebounds that whole first half, and I'm pretty sure most of them came at the end of that first half. So I'm going to say the biggest reason why they lost was the defense.
That's one. I would say the biggest reason why the Celtics won is Joe Mazzulla and Kristaps Porzingis. I'm gonna say it's 60-40. Nah, I can't say 60-40 because Jaylen Brown definitely deserves a little piece of that pie too. Because, like you said, coming out there, accepting that challenge of checking Luka and getting buckets on the offensive end, and also setting the tone. Talking about some of them dunks, man, those were tone setters. I mean, Dave said it. Joe, you've agreed with it. I agree with it too, as far as like the aggression that comes from Jaylen Brown when it comes to this team. And I think he's really coming into himself as being like one of those vocal leaders on the team. I think with Tatum, I think we said this on here too. With Tatum, he's more of a silent leader, but Jaylen Brown is more that vocal, like, hey, it's time to lock in. Like we seen what he said after the game. He went in the locker room, dapped everybody up and said, hey, don't get cute. It's just game one. But it's more so Joe Mazzulla taking the time to know that Porzingis is coming off an injury and not letting his ego get to him. It's game one. I need all my starters, and rushing Porzingis back into the starting lineup, which possibly could have hurt the Celtics. Said, nah, come off the bench. We're going to see how you do. And if you do well, then we just going to keep these minutes flowing. And, hey, talk about having a 1-point lead and then this guy coming in and Porzingis turning up. Like, shocking. That was the unicorn right there. Yep, and shout out to well, not shout out, but Jason Kidd. I know this is another game one where you take your time and you're trying to like fill out your opponent, but now you got to really look at it and be like, look, yeah, I know what's up, baby. But it's one of those things where you got to look at it and say, did we actually make Porzingis work for his points, or did he just get whatever he wanted last night? Because he was literally like, oh, you got little man on me? Oh, that's mine. Oh, who checking me? That's me too. Oh, you want to think you can dunk on me? Swat. Oh, you want to do a reverse layup? Bro, I'm still 7'3". Swat. Like, Porzingis was everywhere. And also, shout out to Jason Tatum too, again, for knowing that, hey, everybody around me got it. I don't have to force it. I'm going to just facilitate and get my points where needed, and we're going to go home with the dub. So the biggest reason, I agree with you, Joe, is the defense from the Celtics, the coaching by Joe Mazzulla, and the surprise by the unicorn.
Yeah, man. I thought Porzingis. Mavs got to be. They got to be more physical with Porzingis.
Yeah,
they have to be. You know. So yeah, let's get it, man. All right, man. Yes, sir. We got these shows, man. This is a network, y'all. It's not just a show. We got multiple shows. We got BWT, Baseball with Teddy. But before I go through these shows, go to the comments. Sorry, go to the description section, and you can see all the links for these shows. Okay, so check them out. If you like what you see, follow, subscribe, follow their journey. All right, they give out great content. They're part of the R2L family. You know, they got a show for a reason. So we got BWT, Baseball with Teddy. This is a baseball only show. All your baseball content goes through BWT. FFC, Fantasy Football with Coach Coombs. This is an NFL only show. He was supposed to have a show today, but he reached out to me last night and he rescheduled the show. All right, so just stay tuned for that. It's gonna be sometime this weekend. Then we got CTC, Carl Talking College. This is a college football, college basketball show. And he did an episode early last week talking about the SEC. He will be doing one next week. He does a show every single week. All right, so you gotta stay tuned for CTC. Kings Talk with Joe Jordan. It's a Sacramento Kings Talk, obviously, when you see the logo. If you are a Sacramento Kings fan, which you probably not if you're watching this, but I get it. It's not a lot of us. Make sure you subscribe and follow your boy because he know what he's talking about. Dave's Doghouse. You know what?
Y'all winning now. It's a few more.
I mean, we missed the playoffs, so they probably hopped back off the bandwagon. So next year we come back strong though. We gotta make a big move though. Come on, Monty. All right. Dave's Doghouse. This is a show that goes over the highlights and the lowlights of anybody in the sports world. Dave just had an episode this morning at 9 a.m. Eastern time. Make sure y'all go check that out. That whole Adrian Broner segment, I'm like, bro, come on, man. Like, Adrian Broner, wow. Like, all right, so immature, let's find it. So
and he fight tonight too, so he might stay in the doghouse if he lose.
I know. I might actually watch that. All right, so shout out to Dave. Make sure y'all tune in to Dave Doghouse, one of the most entertaining shows on the network. All right, it's different. Then you got RBO, Real Ballers Only. This is a NBA only show. NBA Finals here, Vaughn. NBA Finals here. We're looking for episode. Vaughn. One is coming out soon. We know that for sure. So stay tuned for RBO. And last but not least, the fastest growing show on the network. We got In the Red Corner with Ty, Ricky, and Tomo. This is a boxing only show. They're on pace to be the first one to get monetized. So we'll see.
What?
Yeah, y'all got more subscribers than everybody combined.
Man, let's get money, man. You know, at least we showing up. Kyrie ain't here, so we can show up. You know what I mean?
y'all legit do. Y'all got more subscribers than everybody combined. I think it's crazy. So they doing good. All right, shout out to In the Red Corner, and those are all your shows. Tomo, back to you.
Man, shout out to everybody that's supporting the network and all the shows on the network. That Adrian Broner segment was hilarious, though. Hey, well, I mean, he only gonna get better, you know, as far as trash talking, because I don't know if he can back it up in the ring no more. We're gonna see tonight, though. But some people would say Luka had a James Doncic had a James Harden moment, and then some people will come back there and say, well, James Harden never made the finals, so I wouldn't know. Name another player. Shout out to the NBA chat, man. Blaze and Jeff. Yeah, man, that was a good one. But we got to talk about the letter grade performance of Luka Doncic. We can't do Kyrie because that's too easy of a segment. So we're going to call this one Hold My Beer. Okay. Because technically when Luka's in his moment, he's holding a beer. And then somebody wants to come take that from him. And that's kind of what the Celtics did this game one. They say, hey, let me get that up off you. Kind of like my man did backstage. And Luka was like, what are you doing? Where Bibby at, man? I need Bibby for the sound effects. But we're going to do a letter grade for Luka's performance. Oh, we get the sound effect.
Before he yell at us, man. This thing been up there for like a good 1 minute. Okay.
Wow, you got this one?
All right. Shout out to Healing the Mental. Shout out to Dave, Dave's Doghouse himself. Member for 10 months. Let's go. Hashtag Mavs Game 2. Hashtag Dave's Doghouse. Hashtag R2L Day. Hashtag Refuse to Lose Sports. Hashtag Dude. Hashtag Heat Nation. Hashtag Do You. Hashtag Hashtag Bang Bang Niner Gang. Hashtag Red Sox. Hashtag Magical Mystics. That man shot literally everything he's affiliated with.
Hey, my man got more hashtags than a play call from Kyle Shanahan. ZY Banana. That's
hashtag Turn Me Up today.
He about to run it back.
Now you gotta do a super chat on
Man, shout out to the member Dave, man. And yeah, man, I don't know what was wrong with Kyrie last night, but it is what it is. It's kind of like, I think what happened with Kyrie last night is kind of like, you know, you moved on, you got a whole new family and everything, but you got that one high school sweetheart that you run back into, and you just like, hey, hold up, bro. You thought the emotions was gone, but it just hit you because you ain't really have to live with it, but now it's back with you in the finals. It's like, man, I don't like you, but why am I feeling this way? And meanwhile, Luka was like, your new wife was like, hey, what you doing? You and me now. Like, what's all this? What's this 8 points, 12 points here, man? I'm still getting 30. You know, Luka got 30 points in every playoff game. I mean, in the finals, they was up. The Celtics was up 29. They cut the lead down to 8. They still lost by 19, but hold up.
Hold up.
Dave heard you, man.
I know, right?
Shout out to Dave with the 199 super chat. Turn me up. I know you wanted to play the sound effect.
Hey, I know. Let's do that. All right.
Turn me up.
He about to turn up when he see Bibby comment. Also.
Oh man, yeah, they about to go crazy. But
I know. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Going off of how Luka performed last night, I mean, it was a rough game for the Mavericks all around, but yet him still trying to find a way to keep his team in the game after they were bricking, clank, clank, clank on the 3-point shots. Also, the rotations on defense, him just getting plucked almost every time he came down the court, trying to figure out what was going on. I think he probably had more turnovers than he had assists this game. It was just a lot going on. This is your first time on the big stage, but again, to even try to get that lead down to 8 and show some heart and not no quit, I give him a C. I gotta give him a C for last night's performance. I know he can turn it up, but I'm gonna go with a C because actually no, I'm gonna go B. I'm gonna go B because a lot of things was crumbling around him, and he was still trying to keep the ship going. So I'm gonna go with a B, B minus.
Okay. Me personally, I'm gonna go with a C plus.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go with a C plus. I think Luka. What I liked about Luka was he was still scoring. He was still getting to his points. He did miss a couple of easy bunnies, but when they got the lead back down to 8, that was all Luka. Also, he ended the second quarter really good. So Luka still really had a good game. He had 10 rebounds. Defensively, he had some good moments 1-on-1. But what I don't like, and then also I'm not killing him for the assist. I don't think the assist wasn't on him. Like the Mavericks couldn't hit a shot. Like he was making the right reads. They was missing literally wide open threes. Shout out to Kyrie Irving. So I'm not gonna say, oh, Luka got to do better. He'll get more assists. I mean, how about the Mavericks make the shots? And and then also I'm going to talk about this in the first segment, right? One of the reasons why they won is and they limited the assists. I think the Mavericks had 9 assists the whole game. When the way the Mavericks get assists is a lot of one-on-one play with Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic. They do a pick and roll or they draw some type of double team and they swing it to the open man. That's how they get all their assists. They don't get all their assists like an Indiana Pacers do, or like a San Antonio Spurs type team does. Or a Celtics when it's a lot of ball movement. Well, Celtics kind of do the same thing, but you know what I'm saying. Like when they play Luka and Kyrie, they kind of like let them go one-on-one. They ain't doubled them at all last night, and they just kept their arms wide. They kept their arms out. Relax, y'all. They I ain't about to say it. So they kept their arms out. All right, they kept their arms out, and they there you go. They clogged up the passing lane. All right, so they didn't allow Luka to get downhill. Same thing with Kyrie, and they y'all can shoot that. Go ahead, y'all can shoot that. Y'all gonna have to make more threes than us. Go ahead, we cool. So I'm not gonna kill Luka for the 1 assist, but what I am gonna get Luka for is a lot of defensive plays. He got beat 1-on-1. And if you watch how Luka played defense, Tomo, you watch how he played defense. Up in this whole playoff run, we've been like, oh, Luka been good defensively. You know why? Because they trying to cook Luka. Like they would get past Luka and then they will come back. Like they trying to cook him. Like
it was playing black top. I mean, you take it to the black top. I guess.
Like make your move and go. Because Luka is not quick. So Luka recover really good if you playing around. So that was what was happening. That happened a few times with Tatum one time. That happened with Jaylen Brown. But a couple of times, Jaylen Brown especially, he make one move and go right past Luka. And Luka actually let you go by. That's how he is. But nobody does that. They see Luka there. Oh, I'm about to cook. He been cooking me all game. I'm about to get mine right now. It's like, nah.
They treat Luka like the WNBA girls treating Caitlin. It's time to get my buckets. You want to be here? It's my time.
Exactly. They see red, right? So I gave him a C plus because they lost. Obviously, they also lost, and he had a few turnovers I didn't like either. Jaylen Brown plugged him twice, and Derek White got a steal from him off a double team. Even though that still with Derek White, I felt like that was bad communication on the Mavericks. You gotta let Luka know Derek White is coming with a double team after that pick. And lastly, I felt like he passed up a lot of good looks. Like it was a lot of times, like his decision making because of how the Celtics were playing him. He'll be like it was one time he was wide open and he passed it. And one time he actually got fouled and he passed it and they called foul and he was like, dang, I should have shot it. Like that happened multiple times. So, but I do want to say this for people who think he's James Harden. James Harden in his first NBA Finals averaged 12.4 points a game. That's all I gotta say. All right, he was terrible. I would never forget. He hit James Harden in the NBA Finals, hit a buzzer beater in the end of the second quarter, and that's the only time I remember him doing anything in the whole finals. Like literally, and he had 5 points.
He coming off the bench, Joe. He was coming off the bench though, Joe.
Okay, how about he having 5 points in the first game in the NBA Finals? And if I could pull up a shooting percentage, I don't want to do that because I don't want to make James. It's not about James Harden for real, but it ain't really about him.
Just throwing out the caveat, man. He wasn't the player that Luka is now. Like James Harden now.
bro.
Their
James
game
Harden.
style. Let's put it like their game styles are similar. I'm not saying they're the same player. Their game styles are similar. How they can dictate where they want to go with the ball and how they can get to the line, the free throw line. That is.
Year 2, Luka was like that. Year 2, like I saw what Luka did in the bubble.
Luka been playing basketball since he was 14, man.
Exactly,
Right?
he's a different dude. That's what I'm like. It's like a parent now. I know Harden got an MVP regular season. He's really good. You know what I mean? I understand that. I'm not trying to destroy James Harden, but come on now, like Luka don't fold. If Luka didn't fold yesterday, he had Celtics are a really good team. They're a really good team. So I gotta get on. I'm gonna get on C+.
All right, that's why I'm going. I mean, B minus, C plus. I mean, the B looks better on the report card when you take it home, but it's technically about the same average. I mean, it's in the same ballpark with the B minus. And I'm also giving the B minus because he didn't quit. Like in those games, your superstars could just be like, you know what, this is not our night. We just gonna pack it up. But to try to cut that lead, well, not even try to cut the lead to 8 and still almost have a chance. Who knows? 1 or 2 plays go a different way. We've seen the Mavericks be down by this many points before and win these games. So again, that gives me signs of hope. Also, another reason why he gets the minus on the B is because of some of those passes that those turnovers where it's just like, all right, I have to attack more. Like just attack more. Like I know you want to get your teammates back in it, but this is one of those nights where you can't depend on nobody but yourself. So just attack, just keep going.
Because what he said in the Minnesota series, he said when that game, the last game they won, he said we knew that when me and Kyle are aggressive, the double teams are going to come. That's natural. If Luka is cooking and he's efficient, right? They keep bringing this man Harden up in every Luka conversation. Exactly, they're killing him, Josh. They are though, but I think Luka is a better basketball player than Harden. But Luka. It's a lot of times like he even said if he's aggressive, he's going to draw the double team, and then it will open up shots for everybody else. You know, so because they weren't really doubling him last night, and the Celtics and then when he got aggressive, time he was doing his thing.
That's what you just gotta keep that thing. You just gotta keep it going.
Second guessing, second half though, he wasn't second guessing no more. He was like, all right.
I mean, it's at this point, bro, when you down 29, you like, look. It is what it is. Like I just wish they didn't chase the 3-pointer so much.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean by that?
When teams do this a lot, especially more so with the I really use the Warriors as an aspect because remember when the Warriors used to come to town and everybody knew what the Warriors gonna do. When them threes get to going, it's gonna take you out of your game plan, and now you're gonna try to shoot threes with them. What happened last night is once the Celtics 3-pointers start going in. The Mavs was trying to match it. And shout out to Kev too, because he called this out. But it's like sometimes you just got to play your game. If you continue to play your game, it can keep you in the game. But when you try to match something that's not working, like after 2 or 3, after you see they cutting off that side 3, that baseline 3 that PJ watches and loves so much, it's like, all right, now we just got to figure it out. All right, attack the paint, get to the line. This happened with the Mystics last night too. They let Chicago Sky start hitting a couple threes, and then they start getting all these turnovers. It's like you're not even valuing the possession of the ball at this point. You're just trying to feed off the momentum of the other team, and it's like being an angry fighter. You're not even thinking no more. You're just swinging, and it's not working. Like find your composure, get back in the game.
I get you saying, but like with a team like the Celtics, if you're open, you gotta take that 3. You know, like. I was good with the 3s they shot. They only shot 27, which is not a lot in today's in today's NBA.
Brought the Mystics through.
I know that energy changed up quick, right? Like, when you was watching that game, I know in the beginning it was looking sweet, but dang man, the Wizards and the Mystics, it's crazy. But dang,
I'll address them in the I'll address what the Mystics got going on in my last words.
Last words, all right. But yeah, I thought the 3-point attempts were good though. Like they were just missing. You know what I mean? Like this is a 3-point shooting league now, and that's what get the Mavs going. Like if the Mavs are hitting threes, they're dangerous because Luka and Kyrie are great one-on-one scorers. Because once they start getting, like they were doubling Luka like crazy. So I mean they weren't doubling play on straight up, and they were sagging it on the paint. But guys were open still, and they were just weren't making them.
But this is where the old quotes come from, where they be like, look, on the road, your stars have to try to win you the game. And when you're at home, your role players are going to show up more. And in those moments, okay, the threes was there, but it's like, how many more times am I gonna watch PJ Washington, who was actually a dark horse in one series? Technically, that helps get us to the finals, but it's like, all right, no more threes. Attack the paint.
The stars gotta set the tone, and we saw that in the second half. Like Luka got aggressive, and then they start hitting shots, because Luka turned up the heat, and that's what it does. The on the road, the star player gives energy. At home, the crowd gives energy.
It was already
role play too. Yeah, the role play hit the three, crowd go crazy, right? But on the road, that's on the road. Sorry, at home, the crowd go crazy. On the road, your star players give you the energy. Like when they start playing well, then the role players start feeling good, and that's what happened in the second half. In the third quarter. In the first half, like we said, Luka was Luka wasn't at, even though he finished the first quarter with like 20, because in the end of the second quarter he started turning up at the end of the second quarter.
And that's go ahead.
Go ahead.
And that's because of their whole back and forth with him and Kyrie, where it was like one series, one guy be a first half guy and the other guy take over in the second half. And I think in this first quarter, Luka kind of took a step back to be like, all right, Kyrie, I know this is your moment. Like, this is the Celtics. Let me see how you going to carry it. Because he came out in the Western Conference Finals game 1, Kyrie turned up. Because in the OKC one, it was more so Kyrie taking a backseat and Luka turning up. And then by the time Luka figured out that, it's not Kyrie night, they was already down like 29 points. And he like, whoa, I guess I got to do this one on my own. Also, Kyrie has been the Jason Kidd on the floor. Like, he's been the one bringing everybody back to normal when they've been having their little moments. He's like, hey, lock in. And last night, when your leader that's been telling you lock in don't even look like he locked in, everybody like, well, what do I do? And that's when you got to resort back to what you do best. Get to the free throw line. Attack. If the three is there, if it's a wide open three, I'm not mad at you taking the shot. But sometimes you just need a little bit of momentum. And the three can be a big momentum push, but sometimes you just need to chip. Just keep chipping away. And then you can get back in this thing.
I'm with that. And I think everything started going downhill. I think Luka got subbed out. Let me see. I think Luka got subbed out. And then Hardaway came in the game. Sounds funny. Hey, Hardaway funny them up, but yeah, man. But like it was already right. All right, it was up by 19 when Luka come out the game. But Kyrie, he played terrible. We ain't talk about Kyrie for real, but he was terrible, bro. Like, he just wasn't there. Like, he was shooting stuff with the bat boy. He got a shot block a couple of times. He threw the ball out of bounds. Like,
he won himself.
Yeah, he didn't.
He needed a Snickers.
Yeah, but he'll be back in game 2. He'll be back in game 2. All right, let's get to these IG chats, man.
J-Mo, you know the rundown?
I know, right? That's why I'm like, let's get to these chats, man, because you gotta talk about that too.
Yeah.
All right, so look, we got Instagram chats, y'all. Y'all want to be a part of the Refuse to Lose family, and to be a part of the Refuse to Lose family, you gotta be part of these chats. All right, and these chats we offer a lot, y'all. We give you, first I'm gonna name all the different chats we have, and it's only on Instagram. So if you don't have an Instagram, just create an account just for us. All right, we appreciate it. We have an NBA chat, NFL chat, baseball chat, NCAA football, NCAA basketball, men and women, excuse me, boxing, WNBA, UFC, F1 racing, hockey, and football. So we have a chat for all those sports we just said, all right? And in those chats, we give you the latest news and updates on like trades, free agency, any type of news for that particular sport. We get it to you fast. We give it to you before Bleacher Report, before the ESPN app, before Scores, whatever platform you have that you receive your news, we give it to you first, bright and early, all right? No matter what time it is. It could be 2 in the morning. We're going to drop the Woj bomb on you, all right? So, you want to tune in for that? You know how we are. We want to be the first to know and all that good stuff. Hey, man, you heard about, man? I already heard about that. You late, man. Like, everybody loves saying that. Like, all right. So that's that. And on top of that, we give you stats, historic stats out of every game, so you can be on your stuff. You can talk to somebody, but yeah, man, Jason Tatum, man, woo. You got the information from the chat. We got you, man. We got you covering in your sports debating out in the streets. All right. When you go back to the barbershop, you're going to be sharp. We got you, y'all. We got you. And on top of that, to sharpen up your skill, because iron sharpens iron, There's a lot of talk, sports talk in those chats. All right, a lot of debating going on. I mean, we talking about every single day in almost every chat. There's a debate going on. Right, you can watch, bring your popcorn, or you can chime in whenever you want. That's the key about this, right? Because we on the show right now talking about this, and we take this this conversation me and Tom are having, and we could bring it to the chat, and you can join us. It's not like you watching First Take or Undisputed, and they can say whatever they want, and you just gotta watch. You gotta live with it. You know what I mean? You can add them on Twitter, but they might see it. I don't know. KD would, so go ahead and add KD. But yeah, that's what we bring to y'all in these chats, and to be in these chats, Tom, I'm gonna let y'all know how to do that.
Yeah, to piggyback on what Joe was saying about the chats, when we get the news first, literally you could be like, man, been there, done that, debated about it. That's old news because literally when something drops, the debate kicks right then and there.
Right there.
Kind of like something I wanted to address though, but me and Kev having a moment, so I'm gonna leave it alone.
Okay.
That Darius Slay story, I got so many jokes for you, Kev, but I'm gonna leave that one alone.
You talking about your boy, the bodyguard?
But come on now.
Okay. Go ahead.
They might as well start playing Whitney Houston when they come out to the field. But look, click the link in the description below, man, so you can become a member today. We have 3 tiers. We have the pro level, all-star level, and superstar level. Pro level for $2.99 a month. They got loyalty badges. You get loyalty badges next to your name in the comments. So if you're watching the show right now on YouTube, I think Facebook shows them too. No, Facebook won't show them. Or X. But if you're on YouTube right now, the loyalty badges will show up next to the loyalty members, and they get priority comments. So of course we're gonna see the little badge, and I know we hit the hold up for the super chats, but we see the loyalty badges, and we like, yep, comment, and we let the comment go right on up. And as you can see, we are very interactive with the comments. So you definitely want to become a pro member at least, and you get to join one of the sports chats. So one of the chats that Joe just told you about, you get to join one sports chat. So which sport you love, you can join that one. But if there's a sport that you want to learn more about and you love, you jump it up to the all-star level. You get the same perks from the pro level, but at the all-star level for $4.99 a month, you get to join multiple chats. So now you get to join, if you don't know too much about baseball, you get to join the baseball chat, and then you get to actually talk back and forth with BWT's own Teddy. I mean, if you're a Red Sox fan, it might be a little heckling going on, but at the end of the day, you're still going to learn something about baseball. You know what I mean? Because technically you could be a fan of the sport and not know too much. I'm a Nats fan. I know just enough to keep the Tiger fan mad at me. and also with the all-star level, you get to request topic or segment nominees. That's for all of the shows on the network. So all the shows that you've seen in the first block, you get to request, or all the shows when you click the see more on the YouTube page, all of those shows, you get to request a topic. It has to be sports related. And when I go segments, that's for any of the shows that you see below or on the network. Segments for R2L, we got Not So Average Top 5, You're Done Son, and you get a snippet of the Doghouse. The snippet of the Doghouse definitely makes you want to go watch the full episode. The Not So Average Top 5 definitely makes you want to join the chats. You're Done Son definitely makes you want to be like, does this guy know what he's really talking about? So again, these 3 segments all give you something that brings you back to Refuse to Lose. Because I put John Wall in there, and some people was like, uh-oh, don't let him see this, and now you got a podcast. He ain't been playing basketball though. So you jump it up to the superstar level. You get the same perks from the all-star and the pro level. Superstar level for $9.99 a month. And Skip Bayless show still doing bad. But anyway, superstar level, $9.99 a month. Same perk from the all-star and the pro level, but you get to join the R2L chat. This is the only chat that's on X and Instagram. But it really goes down on Instagram. We're just letting you know that X is there just in case Instagram act up. And if anybody got an Instagram account, you know it can have its moments. So you get to join the parlay chat. That's where the money's at. I mean, it's nothing but chefs in there, and they whipping up tickets every single day. You know what I mean? Hot tickets. They coming off like hot cakes or like hot Dak turnovers. It's up to you. It's up to you. Coming from a Cowboy fan. And you get to be a guest on any of the shows on the network. We also give awards and plaques to those people that are guests on the episode. So if your numbers do good, you win an award. We have an award show already on the YouTube page. Go check it out. And we show you that we actually give out physical awards, not just certificates. And we give out awards at R2L Day.
And I'm going to announce the nominees in my last words.
Bet. And shout out to all of our members, but special shout out to our superstar members. We seen a few of them show up, you know. Joe, if you want to bring up 2 of them right now, we got Dave, Joe, myself, Lamar, Giovanni, Vaughn, Coach, Cardo, Teddy, Donnell. Hey, Donnell, Trey Lance looking a lot like Dak with his throwing motion. But I ain't gonna say too much. Shout out to all our members. Become a member today and keep the conversation going. Because I'm telling you, once this thing take off, y'all can talk to us now, but we're gonna be busy now because we got a lot to do with the network.
Mm-hmm.
You get your heated debate behind off air. Half the debates do come on air.
Facts.
Now, back to the show. And J-Mo, it's like you knew, man.
Exactly.
We went from talking about Luka's performance, but we gotta talk about Tatum's performance. And we're gonna do letter grades. We're not gonna say too much about it. Where is that at? I had it right here because most times when you're going on a road trip, well, back in the day, because now everybody got Apple Maps, Waze, Google. But back in the day, as a kid, if your parents, you was riding with them, and let's say your mom or your dad was in the passenger seat, and they're like, "Hey, you missed your exit. Hey, slow down. Hey, you need to get over because the exit coming right here." And they're like, "All right, what you gonna keep doing with all this backseat driving? Do you want to drive?" And Jason Tatum didn't do too much of that, but he was backseat driving just enough to get them that win yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Joe, what letter performance grade are you giving JT?
I'm also giving him a C+. I'm gonna
Hmm.
give him a C+. All right. I don't think he had a bad performance, but he wasn't good to his standard as a best player. Let me say that. I felt like this could have been bad if KP didn't hit all those threes and then JB wasn't that aggressive. Like this could have been bad because he had a lot of turnovers. He had 6 turnovers last night, which was the team high, and they were like silly, sloppy turnovers too, and they were like momentum killers too. Like the Celtics were feeling good, and boom, he get a turnover. He shot 37% from the field. He didn't shoot well. Even in the fourth quarter, he stayed in the game and he shot 1 for 5 in the fourth quarter. So, but I give him his credit. Like J-Mo said, he made some good decisions, right? Like he was 3 for 7 from 3, shot 42% from 3. He hit the open 3. He hit a couple of contested threes, so I give him credit for that. I gotta give him credit for attacking the rim. He only shot 1 free throw with 2 free throws, but he was attacking the rim. He was attacking the rim, and he wasn't forcing anything. He was making the right play and kicking it out to the open guy. Now he should have had more assists, but they were missing some open threes. But he was making the right play. Now, like J-Mo said, he was doing 2 things last night. He even shot a 3, or he was going hard to the basket. He might have to set up for the mid-range a lot. Like some of those turnovers he had, sometimes he's going to have to pick up his dribble, right? Not pick up his dribble. When he get the ball, hold it, get in position, and go to work in the mid-range, right? In the mid-post. Because he got the height advantage over most of them that's checking him. He's 6'8", 6'9", and when his mid-range is on, he's a threat because then the help start coming on while he's deep in the basket, and then it draws double teams, and then he can make it even easier pass to somebody. Somebody be cutting back door, XYZ, right? So, but I do think that he played a good game, but he's going to win Finals MVP standard. I'm not asking Tatum to average 30, nothing like that, or average, but 16, over 37% shooting. It's not like he didn't take enough shots to have 25. He shot 37% from the field. So, and like I said, 1 for 5 in the fourth quarter. But I'm gonna give him a C+.
Jason Tatum, you need to call the Wizards up, send them a special gift, say thank you, because without Porzingis yesterday, y'all lose that game. I'm with the C+. C+. I'm going C+. Actually, if I can give Luka a B- for keeping his team in the game, I can give Jason Tatum a C+ for knowing his part. I just want to share something special with you, though, Joe.
Okay.
The Celtics are 5-0 when Jason Tatum shoots below 40% from the field in this playoffs. So they're undefeated when he's not having a good game.
Dang.
Prior to Porzingis. Now that Porzingis is dead, that's that extra 20 points that we kept talking about that they need because Marcus Smart probably would have lost. Marcus Smart and the way Jason Tatum played, they lose that game last night.
They do.
With Kyrie not even being on, they lose that game. So again, shout out to Joe Mazzulla, Porzingis. But again, Tatum, he was making his right decisions when he was supposed to. I feel like some of those turnovers did come when he was trying to press it. Ego kicks in at times. Or maybe it was just a T-shirt. The workout T-shirt. It wasn't a Kobe shirt, but it was a workout shirt. You know what I mean? that could have had a little bit to do with it.
Probably
but again, I agree with you and J-Mo. If he gets back in his mid-range game, that opened up the floor so much for everybody else, and he gonna get quick buckets because you can get the quick two. Again, the three ain't always there, but that forces more people to come out the paint. They already got a problem with Porzingis. You get Gafford out the paint. That's what you need because he's the rim protector. You got Lively, who's young and just getting to the finals. So now he got chase. You got to worry about that. Then you got backdoor cuts. There's so much stuff that can happen now once Jason Tatum opens up that mid-range game, and he can get back to the three. I don't want him to do it because I need my cookies, but that's what can happen. So I'm gonna give him a C. I said C plus. I'm gonna go C plus.
Yeah, and yep. I think C plus is good for him. We're gonna rock with C plus.
Well, Sunday, we got to run it back.
Sunday fun day.
What's gonna happen, Joe?
All right, I'll go first since you got a deficit right now. I got you, bro. So I think it'll be a closer game. I don't think it's gonna be another blowout. I think Luka gonna come out and Kyrie gonna come out really good. I also think Tatum's gonna have a good game. I think this is gonna be a Tatum game, and this usually don't happen. But I'm going with the Celtics to win this game and go up 2-0 in the series. So I'm picking the Celtics.
Who Dave picked?
He picked the Mavericks. Hey, you got the Mavericks total, so. Because you can't just do that, Tom, because if you lose, you got to go with who you think going to win. Because if you lose, you're down by 3 now.
I know. I got them by 6. So either way, Celtics got to win at least 2 games. Well, I will say this, man. The Mavericks are 2-0 in game 2s. They bounce back, Like I said, they lost to the Clippers game 1 by 12. Game 1. They lost game 1 to OKC by 22. Game 1, the adjustments are going to be there. Luka showed the heart. Kyrie already know what time it is. Let me get my bring this back up here. I don't even know why I'm showing you this because I ain't do the free throws.
Exactly.
Hey, my free throw is gonna look like Jason Tatum.
Bruh, how do you know I was thinking that? Like when you brought it up earlier today, that didn't even cross my mind. But when you just brought it up, I was like, hold up, this dude got a basketball. It just clicked in my head like he got a basketball.
So look, about other things in the news. Where is it? Where am I going? 2-0. Clippers. Oh my God, I gotta go with my heart, man. I think the Mavericks gonna bounce back. I really think the Celtics can win this game. I don't think they're gonna hit as many threes as they can. I really think I'm going with the Mavs again because game 1 had so much. You had Luke, you had the Bill Walton situation, you had Porzingis just coming out of nowhere. The threes was falling. JB was dunking on everybody. Kyrie was still trying to figure out what city he was in. I think Luka hands him a vegan beer and say, "Hey, we're going to win this game and go back to Dallas." South Africa, Luka had to come out. So yeah, I'm going with the Mavs, man.
I see. This like the Celtics gonna hear it. They're gonna hear it all these next 2 days. Oh, game 2, they're not good. Game 2, the Celtics always drop game 2. The Mavericks always win game 2. They're gonna hear that. The Celtics will be prepared game 2. And I think Tatum. Yeah, they did. What's Tyrese Halliburton, by the way? You know, he got hurt when he was getting blown out.
I'm just saying they heard the same thing with the Pacers series, and they came out and they smoked the Pacers. So
exactly, they did.
One more off the back. Yeah.
So, and then I think, like I said, I think Luka gonna have a good game every game. I think Kyrie will be better. I don't know how good he will be though, but he'll be better. But I think Tatum will be much better. So, but JB gonna be JB too. They're gonna continue to be aggressive. So I got the Celtics winning this. And Kevo, are you okay with me giving Luka a C plus but not Tatum? You think Tatum had a better game than Luka? So that's why I'm like, I can't get him. I got him a C plus because of his standards. He had 6 turnovers and he shot 37% from the field. So I'm sorry. I think he had the worst percentage of anybody in the starting lineup.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So this is my opportunity to get my lead on Dave. When Dave picked the Mavericks, I was like, yes. So
turned into Craig. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So look, you good. One of us gonna be up by 1 on you.
Regardless.
That's how you gotta look at it. You feel me?
I just need them to win. Just win.
And then look, if anybody gonna be up 1 on you, it gotta be me. I mean, anybody that's gonna have a bigger lead on you, it has to be me because I picked the Celtics.
Yeah. Me and Dave basically got the same. Literally, it's the same everything.
Yeah. So
No, I think he picked him. What was it? He picked
he
6.
picked him at 6.
Yeah, everybody had 6. You're right.
At 6. Yeah, they might go 5. I'm not gonna do that to him. They're gonna go 6.
If Porzingis show up like this, they might. Porzingis give you another 20 like that, man. They might.
Oh, they're gonna handle Porzingis differently. Tatum gonna have to be because they're gonna Jalen Brown gonna beat JB, but they're gonna handle Porzingis. Porzingis not gonna win Finals MVP. This might
You
be his
know,
best game.
you know why I really also think the Mavs are gonna be more prepared. Game 2, there was a moment where Jason Kidd was ready to talk to the team, and I heard this on one of the shows, and he was like, "We've been here before," and he had to catch himself because none of these players been here before. But the fact that he's played in these moments, he gonna have those guys ready, and he gonna watch a little bit more film. I never thought I would say this, but JJ Redick in them podcasts probably would have had them more prepared for Game 1.
Oh, when you hear Joe Mazzulla, he said, "Are you worried about the lights being bright? I mean, unless they lighten up the bulbs, it won't get any brighter." I mean, let's say, Joe Mazzulla got them bars in the press conference.
He been talking to somebody I know.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna see Sunday. Let's get it. All right, y'all. So my last word is this. I gotta talk about the show. I mean, that's the show. The barbecue. It looks so weird. So I'm zooming in on my screen, like it's gonna zoom in y'all. All right. So R2O Day this Saturday. No, next Saturday, y'all. Woo, next Saturday, Tomo. R2O Day, June 15th, River Terrace Park in Northeast Washington, D.C. If you're in the DMV area, come through and support the R2O network. The R2O family will be there. You get to debate these guys in person, I guess. I don't know, right? All right, so you get to see these guys in person, chill with them. Everybody, you'll see how down to earth everybody from the network and the family is. And a lot of these dudes, when you see in the chat, sometimes you might got a beef sports wise money, but they're real good people in real life. All right, so you're gonna see the fellowship in real life, and we're gonna have food, games, music, obviously, and we're gonna give out awards and recognition, like Tomo said. And like I promised, I'm gonna give y'all the nominees for each award, and I'm gonna do them in alphabetical order. So you're not saying, "Oh, he said his name first, so he might win a title." No, I'm not gonna give it. I'm not gonna give y'all the MVP nominees, but I'm gonna give y'all everybody else. Baseball nominees. It's 3. I'm gonna get 3 nominees. Baseball nominees: Carl, Dave, Jovan. All right. College basketball nominees.
Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. College basketball nominees: Dave again, Teddy, and Tony.
Oh, so we can.
Right.
Oh, we did say we can win awards now.
Yeah, we're gonna award. Yeah, they went to work. How they went to work, bro. Well, college football nominee is 4 because it was a tie for 2 of them. It was crazy. It's a tie. So 3. All right. We got Ace, Coach Coombs, Trent, and Ty. All right. Those nominees for college football. Nominees for boxing. We got AJ, Dave, and Tony again. All right. Shout out to them. Nominees for NFL. We got AJ, Mark, and Vaughn. So we got a new NFL winner. Carl won last year, so we get a new one this year. And lastly, in the NBA, we got Carl, Mark, and Tony. So a new NBA winner also. Yeah, bro.
Hey, I can see. Hold on, I can see J-Mo now. Wait a minute. Y'all want to do a morning show? He gonna blame the morning show.
I know.
Oh, they about to run it up.
Yeah, bro. So I didn't know. Like, oh, it's getting interesting. And everything is ordered. Already order is gonna come in before I leave here. So nothing's getting changed. Numbers are in. So anything going forward will count for next year. All right. So let's get it. That was my last word. Shout out to the whole network. Shout out to R2L family. Shout out to Dave and who is the other one? I'm so sorry. I'm getting thrown off. Dave and Lamar for doing the super chat. Appreciate y'all.
Nah, it's shout out to all the nominees, man. Man, I'm telling you, I know a few people like, man, y'all change the schedule on me, man. Y'all know I'm supposed to get that, but don't worry about it. We gonna run it back. We back at 7, y'all. We did it just for y'all. We did it for the people. Show other people, for the people, by the people. Kind of like food. But my last words.
And real quick, though, some of these awards were some people won these awards because of. Oh, you know what? I ain't gonna bring it up now. I'm gonna announce it when we get there because I don't want to get it up.
Tell me when we get off air because I want to know what you about to say. Because the fact that Mark, Vaughn, and AJ are all in one, that's just.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that's a debate within itself. That's Najee, Hurts, and Mark.
Now you're right.
Mark got smoke for both of them.
You're right, though. You're right.
Oh man. But my last words is more so for the Mystics. Last night they played the Chicago Sky. They came out. Y'all seen me at the beginning of the show. They came out shooting. They were doing their thing, but I think they played Caitlin next. But I want to say shout out to Aaliyah Edwards. She earned a fan in me. Because last night they got her going early and she went smack at Angel Reese. Every time she got the ball, she was ready to make a play. She got her season high. I mean, well, we can say career high, 23 points last night with 14 rebounds. So she was balling. I clearly can see the vision now once they get some guards. Shout out to Dave and Vaughn. We was in the WNBA chats on some, man, the Miss is going to be all right if they figure it out. But one thing they need is a coach or another veteran on that sideline with the coach or just another veteran player. Because there's been too many times this season where they've either had a lead going into the fourth and squabbled it away or on the verge of winning the game for turning the ball over.
And look, Paige Becker.
Hey, I did the draft lottery thing. Every time I click the little simulator, 6 times out of 10, the Indiana Fever got the number 1 pick, bro. I said it is Dustin, bro. I can't fight it.
It's rigged.
AI even know they gonna get it, man. It's crazy.
That's funny, man. It's crazy. Hey, Washington, man. We never had a number 1 pick either, but that's not lottery, I guess. All right, y'all. That's all we have for y'all today, and we'll see y'all next episode.
Hold up. Peace.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.